Hey guys, how's she going today? Well, I'm working on changing drive belts on the big swather here. I just got this out, and this is the one that basically runs everything. That runs your hydro pump off the engine here. Runs up to that pulley right there and runs the hydro. But as you can see, it's starting to get pretty well on the end of her road. So I ordered a new one from MacDon because you can't get that belt through an aftermarket outfit of any kind. MacDon's got their claws dug right into that one, so it was a $187 belt. But I'd rather change it now than halfway through swathing in the middle of the night out in the middle of the field in the canola, and all of a sudden the swather stops moving. So I guess I got everything apart here. I wasn't really sure how this worked. It looked like that spring was all part of the mechanism here. So I put the wrench on and pried it down, and as soon as I got that belt off and there was no tension, that spring and everything fell out, so it's separate. It goes inside here on the back side, in between there. So I'm thinking that's gonna be loads and loads of fun to put back in, is my guess, but oh well, lots of things are fun like that. So we'll go in the shop and grab that new belt, and I've got everybody all lined up here just for a size comparison, some farewell pictures of the old girl. So it's amazing, the 915 beside the 2188, how similar they are. Like, you could put the duals from it on there without having to do anything different. Like, it's exactly the same. So much of it is the same, it's unreal. But anyway, I've got a few other things in here I'll show you real quick, but there's going to be an individual video about them. I've got a nice big weight plate. That's what used to be on the 46. And it's going to go on there on the 5010, but I got this for the 2188. And I don't know if any of you guys have ever dealt with these or not, but that's a new feeder chain. And instead of the slats being steel, they're polycarbonate plastic. And it makes the feeder chain, I bet you that whole chain weighs 75 pounds compared to probably 300 that the all steel ones weigh. But we'll get into that in another video. So if you got any naysayers about them, save it for the next video and we'll see what you have to say about it. But anyway, here's our, no, that's not it. That's the new rotor belt for the 2188. That's our new one up here. They always package them so they're all knotted up on themselves, and you can see it's still got a weird shape. I let it hang there all night with a weight on it to try and straighten it out, but I guess that is as good as it's gonna want to get. So we'll go put that in, or try, or start to, and then we're gonna go bale some hay when Antoine gets here. So I guess we'll talk to you in a few. Ready to go pick some bales? Are you comfy down there on your seat? Anyways, we got that belt on there and Antoine's here, so we're gonna go make some bales. Happy we put the duals back on the 4440 for this job. love the smell of that nice fresh baled hay. Does that smell good, Keeg? Yeah? Well, we got a bale here. We're gonna pick it up to get it out of his way. There's that poor old 4020. Pretty dilapidated, but oh well, what do you do, eh? So, we got one bale. He's gonna make another one. Some of it we're questioning whether it's quite ready yet or not. There's the odd spot where it's super, super heavy and the hay vine kind of made little lumps. And it's still a little on the green side inside the lumps, but the rest of it's dry like a fart. We went and forgot to bring our hay tester with us, so I might run back to the yard and grab it. I mean, if some of it's a little green, but the rest of it's dry, it evens it out, so it's not quite as big of a deal, but still don't want to be doing it too green. But he's going to make another one, and we'll see what it looks like, and we'll talk to you then. Goddamn trees. And I guess I should say we're making 5-foot bales. They're about 1,300 pounds here. What we're making, because that's what's easier to deal with, fits on the trailer better, and that's what everybody wants. They don't want great big humongous ones because it's too hard on loaders and everything to move them around. The little helper's in there with him and the air conditioning because the bigger helper can he's got a little better balance for sitting on the floor on the 4020. Right, bud? Now we hardly ever rake behind the hay vine, but they've changed our forecast and now they're supposed to, instead of rain a couple days from now, they're calling for thunder showers tonight. And I really, really don't want this hay to get rained on, because I like to sell nice, good, high quality hay. So we're just kind of hurrying it along here. It's just about ready to bale, but there's a little wee bit of green, a little bit more than what I want to see in this stuff because it's so heavy. So I'm just going around. I'm going to flip it all once, and I'm putting a few swaths together. Just putting 2 swaths together as I go around and around. So hopefully we can gain like an afternoon's worth of drying instead of leaving this till tomorrow. It should be ready to bale by supper time. It's real hot and windy out here, so it'll dry out fast. Keegan! Are you having fun? Well, it's 3:30 in the afternoon. It was 12 there when we were raking in town. Antoine just got done baling all our roads and everything we were cutting down there by his wheat. But you can see she's getting pretty black over there. So I came here real quick to check. This was just cut yesterday. It's pretty heavy. Not as heavy as in town, but it's dried right out to the point that we're going to bale it. There's just a little bit here, but it's heavy, and it's kind of slough hay, so if it rains very much this ends up underwater here. So I'd rather not have our hay swath floating, so he's gonna just real quick do this low spot, and then we're gonna go and do what I raked in town. And then we've got a bunch of other roads we had done, but I'm not sure if we'll make it to them before the rain comes. But if we get done in town in time, we're gonna just keep baling until we get rained out. But are you two fighting in here again? Are you two fighting? No. Well, why are you screaming? Are you fighting? No? Are you just yelling to yell? Anyways, so that's the game plan as it stands, and maybe we'll even get what we've got made here loaded on the trailer after supper would be ideal. Have it ready to deliver tomorrow that way, but time will tell what happens. Maybe we'll get baseball, hail, and a tornado, and we won't have to worry about any of it. Right? Right. Well, it's 3:30 in the afternoon. It was 12 there when we were raking in town. Antoine just got done baling all our roads and everything we were cutting down there by his wheat. But you can see she's getting pretty black over there. So I came here real quick to check. This was just cut yesterday. It's pretty heavy. Not as heavy as in town, but it's dried out to the point that we're going to bale it. There's just a little bit here, but it's heavy. And it's kind of slough hay. So if it rains very much, this ends up underwater here. So I'd rather not have our hay swath floating. So he's going to just real quick do this low spot, and then we're going to go and do what I raked in town. And then we've got a bunch of other roads we had done, but I'm not sure if we'll make it to them before the rain comes. But if we get done in town in time, we're going to just keep baling until we get rained out. But are you two fighting in here again? Are you two fighting? No. Well, why are you screaming? Are you fighting? No? Are you just yelling to yell? Anyways, so that's the game plan as it stands, and maybe we'll even get what we've got made here loaded on the trailer after supper would be ideal. Have it ready to deliver tomorrow that way, but time will tell what happens. Maybe we'll get baseball, hail, and a tornado, and we won't have to worry about any of it. Right? Right. Well, we're down to where I raked here, and the rain is right there. Amanda just texted me where she works in town there at the hospital, about 15 or so minutes from here. Said that it's pouring, so I think we should beat it. We just got this little piece here and another little piece back in the trees there, but I think we'll make her. But I thought I'd show you here. This stuff here was all green and wet yet when I raked it. Now you can hear it's nice and crunchy, so that just needed that little bit extra time there to actually be up in the sun this side. So I think we're gonna get quite a few bales in here. That one there has had what he baled over, well, just before this video or whatever there, that little bit of slew hay in it. But I bet you we'll have 4 or 5 anyways out of this piece here, and then probably another 1 or 2 back in the trees there. So hopefully anyways. Well, we got rained on. You can go watch the live stream there of baling that piece. You can see the baling action leading up until the big dump of rain we just got here. It wasn't a big dump of rain, but it was a soaker anyways. But anyway, we made 6 bales there off that piece, so that's pretty damn good, I think. But anyway, I guess we're gonna go to the house till it stops raining, and then we'll come back here and do some poking around on the swather, I guess. Keep working on those belts. But anyway, I guess, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for more. We'll talk to you guys in the next one. Yeah.